5 ways to level up your EDC with Paracord. When I say the letters EDC, some of you might think of this. But the real ones on this channel know it's really about this. So as an everyday carry aficionado myself that also happens to be a Paracord nut, I'm going to show you 5 ways to level up your everyday carry with Paracord with one bonus tip at the end. So let's start with the basics. As part of a lot of our EDC loadouts, many of us carry a knife and or flashlight. Now, if you carry a knife in your pocket, a Paracord lanyard can make snatching the knife from your pocket much easier, as you now have a lanyard to grab onto that's hanging out of the pocket. Same goes for a flashlight as well. For my particular example, I've been carrying the notorious EDC Kingpin in my Paradrop leather Triari pouch organizer, bit of a mouthful. In this case, a Paracord lanyard is actually necessary for me to carry this knife this way, because as you can see when I put this knife in the pouch, the butt end of the knife is occluded, and having the lanyard allows me to pull the knife out with much more ease. It is still possible without the lanyard, but it's way better with it. So practicality aside, you can also see that I've got this really cool Ultim bead from Combat Beads, and a Paracord lanyard allows you to customize the knife and make your EDC knife yours. Simple snake knot lanyard in this case with a double snake knot at the end, but you can tailor your lanyards with different knots of course. In terms of small knives or flashlights, a Paracord lanyard can also give some added purchase, which can take a 3-finger grip on a knife or tool to a full 4-finger grip. And if you want more lanyard setups or more detailed tutorials, I'll have that linked of course. Next up, keys. We all carry keys, right? Well, whether they be for your house or car, Paracord again can make for a great addition to your key setup. Not only can Paracord add some personality to the keys, but much like the knife and flashlight lanyard, there are ways to use Paracord to make a simple grab handle or loop for you to hold your keys with. From a self-defense standpoint, for those that live in countries where you can't legally carry a firearm, taser, OC spray knife, or anything else for the purpose of self-defense, having a Paracord lanyard or loop on your keys can allow you to effectively use your keys as a flail. I know not the most ideal self-defense tool, but for some people that sort of last-ditch layer of self-defense is all that's available. But that aside, again, it makes for a practical addition to your keys. Now for those of you that use everyday carry sling bags, and these are sling bags, that's what they are not purses.
Yes, a purse! I carry a purse!
Anyhow, an issue arose with the strap here on my alpaca sling. I found that the webbing on the strap wasn't doing a great job of holding the excess strap in place, and I did learn that you're supposed to roll the excess strap and then tuck it under the webbing, but I don't want to do that. I don't really like the look of super thick rolled up straps, so using a bit of Paracord and going back to the good old Cobra knots or Solomon knots, I created a strap keeper that is much more useful than the webbing that came with the bag. It's tight enough to stay in place, but at the same time loose enough so that you can adjust the strap. And again, we have another way to personalize your gear with a bit of Paracord as well. So moving on, are you part of the pouch gang? Are you a pouch boy or pouch gal?
Are you allergic to shellfish?
Gee!
Anyhow, I've got this all good pouch from Notorious EDC. They're great for keeping your tools organized and just a different means of carrying said tools with you, most likely in a backpack or sling bag. Now, if you look on this pouch, it's of course got zippers. And while great, they can get annoying because, yep, metal zippers can be a little rattly and annoying. Again, Paracord to the rescue. Now, if you're brave, you can of course replace the entire zipper by cutting off the metal zipper tab, then loop a piece of Paracord through to create a fully silent zipper pull. But if you don't want to do that, you can effectively silence the metal tab by integrating some cord into it directly. Depending on the size of the tab, the method might vary a little, but it's quite easy to slap some Paracord onto that pull, and we're now a lot less annoying. And last but not least, a Paracord bracelet. A bit obvious, right? But not just any bracelet. This quick deploy bracelet is a great option because it's not only simple and easy to make, but as mentioned in its name, this particular bracelet can unravel and come apart in a matter of seconds. This means that at the drop of a hat, or rather, bracelet, in this case you've got several feet of usable Paracord at your disposal. You honestly never know when you need or could use a length of Paracord. You could be working in your yard and you need to tie back some branches on a bush, or you could be on a hike and you need to replace a broken bootlace. The possibilities are endless. So if you're not EDCing a paracord bracelet, you might want to start. The concept of this bracelet is that it's essentially one long wrist-sized noose knot. And to deploy or unravel the bracelet, all you have to do is take the bracelet off and pull on the Ashley stopper knot to undo the entire coil. What's great about this bracelet is that you can literally tie it in a couple of minutes, and depending on your wrist size, you can have anywhere from 8 to 10 feet of paracord on your wrist. I know that's not a huge amount, but it's still something. Oh, and I promised a little bonus, and it's this. Now, I just recently got a new sling, yes, another one, and it's the Air City Sling 2, and it's pretty awesome. In the front zipper pocket here, there is a strap with a small carabiner for you to attach your keys to. I don't personally use it for my keys, but I wanted to attach this Olight iMini to it. Now, with the way the carabiner in the bag is designed, coupled with how the clasp on the Olight is, they just don't connect cleanly. See how it's all kind of wonky? Anyway, paracord to the rescue again. I'm just going to pass some paracord through the clasp, then I'm going to pass the cords around the carabiner. Now notice they pass through the carabiner on opposite sides, then bring them back towards the flashlight and then just tie some snake knots. This snake knot connector can work for connecting keys to key fobs or keychains as well. And what's great about this flashlight is that you turn the light on by detaching it from the magnetic base. And in case you're curious about the Olight iMini, it's really an awesome little light that you can attach to a zipper pull or keychain. What I love about it is that it's great for when you need just a little bit of light, like when you're using your keys to get in and out of the house, or if you're in a dark theater and you need to make sure you're in the right seat. Now, as I mentioned, it turns on and off by being removed from the magnetic tail cap, which also means you can magnetically attach the light to a car hood or metal surface should you need to. With a bit of paracord and some trusty snake knots, the light is attached neatly and cleanly to the carabiner, and because the carabiner is built into the bag, whenever I need some light, I can just grab the iMini and give it a pull. No need to worry about losing the tail cap. Hope you like it.